Zuban Samsudi, Deputy Director of the Department of Disease Prevention and State Sanitary and Epidemiological Surveillance under the Ministry of Health, Ms. Saikal from the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. Ladies and gentlemen, Namaskar, Salamat Sezdagi, Sezdevi Mamle Ketik, Tilkunu Meninchen, Jurokton, Tuptang. I was just interacting with friends from Pyramid TV, and I said, whenever you celebrate your state National Day of Language, 23rd September, also please remember that it is also the World Ayurveda Day. So I think we share something, as my colleague mentioned. 23rd September is also a special day because it is having a balance of day of length of day and between length of night. So, and Ayurveda is all about balance, as he was mentioning, and this is also the start of festival season in India. Yesterday the festival of Navratri started, and I think it will be culminating in Dashera on 2nd October, which is also the birthday of our Father of Nation. And those who would have read or would have seen our Honorable Prime Minister's address to the nation on 21st September, he had highlighted the major tax reforms which have been initiated in India, and I think most of the items for, especially all the medicines, have been brought down from 5% slab to 0% slab, and I think most of the day-to-day items which are in use also have been brought to either 5% or 0% slab. And this is also an opportunity from Kyrgyz Republic. Those who want to source their products from India, prices are cheap now from yesterday. And if goods which are imported from India would be much more competitive and would be able to find a place in the Kyrgyz market. And coming to the theme of Ayurveda Day, as my colleague had mentioned earlier, the World Ayurveda Day used to be celebrated on Dhanteras, which is generally based on lunar calendar and which generally comes 3 days before our big festival of Diwali, and Diwali comes after 20 days of Dashera, and so that's why yesterday was the beginning of festival season, and I think we will have a month-long festivities in India. But this year, Government of India decided that 23rd September henceforth would be annually celebrated as the Ayurveda Day. And I think this will help us in standardization of the day, and so that all the activities could be planned accordingly in a much more systematic manner, and to give a platform so that like it becomes a day which could be earmarked for like the State National Day of the Kyrgyz Republic. And I think it will give a much more universal identity and enabling global participation to the Ayurveda Day celebrations. The theme for this year's celebration is Ayurveda for People and Planet, and which reflects our collective resolve to harness the full potential of Ayurveda for global well-being and healthier planet. Ayurveda is not just a healthcare system, it is a science of life rooted in the principle of harmony between the individual and the environment. The theme underlines our commitment towards advancing holistic health and ecological balance. It also highlights the importance of Ayurveda for human health in the lens of planetary health. Ayurveda places importance on the connection between humans and planet, which aligns with modern principles of health and sustainability. And it is also in line with something which our Honorable Prime Minister had initiated in 2022, the mission Lifestyle for Environment, and which calls upon citizens to be mindful of their surroundings and environment, and to move away from consumption-based lifestyles to sustainability-based lifestyles. And I think this was inaugurated jointly with the UN Secretary General in Ekta Nagar, where we have the statue of Sardar Patel. And since its inception in 2016, Ayurveda Day has emerged as a global movement, like the International Day of Yoga, which we celebrate every year on 21st June. And I think what we are trying to promote is that the holistic well-being of an individual and mindful of the environment, be it yoga or be it Ayurveda. The objective is to promote the holistic well-being and the sustainable development. Today's day is not only seen as a ceremonial occasion but as a step towards positioning Ayurveda as a solution for contemporary global challenges such as lifestyle disorders, climate-linked diseases and stress management. And of course, Ms. Sabira will be educating us much more about the importance of Ayurveda and how everyday Ayurveda practices can help us to remain healthy, and also how the healthy dietary habits could help towards achieving the healthy lifestyle. We are also in close cooperation with the government of the Kyrgyz Republic, and both the sides are currently discussing a memorandum of understanding on formation of joint working group to identify areas of cooperation in herbs, traditional medicine and organic products. Like in India, we are very happy that in Kyrgyzstan also, in Kyrgyz Republic also, there is much importance placed on the traditional knowledge and traditional systems of medicine, and this would be an avenue where both the countries can cooperate much more closely. And with this, I once again congratulate you all on the 10th Ayurveda Day, and let me also compliment my colleague Ms. Rajni for having conceptualized this celebration, and also let me thank all my colleagues in the embassy team who have worked hard towards making this event happen. So thank you so much.